to look like this, keep watching this video. Welcome back to the channel. I'm so happy to have you here. If you're new here, please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And to my old subscribers, new subscribers, welcome, welcome, welcome. Today we're going to do a quick makeup routine, okay? Because I gotta get ready and might as well drop the routine. Might as well drop it because this routine is going to last you literally however long you want it to last you. I've accidentally fallen asleep in this makeup, woke up still with a beat face. So trust me, this is my tried and true right here. So I start with a 3-part primer, which is this One Size Oil Sucker Primer. And then I also use the Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Universal Blurring Balm Powder. And then my third primer is also from Danessa Myricks, and it is the Water Serum Powder Primer. So I first go in with the oil sucker, and I just put it in my T-zone. I put the oil sucker only in the T-zone, and you really don't need a lot. I don't know if y'all saw what I put on my hand, but it literally was not a lot at all. Like, I'm gonna put some more just to show you, like, I put like that much. Can y'all see? And then you can kind of see the cast that it starts to build when it's drying. And so for the next one, I'm gonna let this like sit and dry down some more for a second before going in with these two. Okay, so the One Size has dried down, and you know you put too much if you see white cast. Like, see how you can kind of see the cast? Hopefully you can see it, but it's still clear. When it gets like white, it's too much. All right, so next I'm going in with the Water Serum by Danessa Myricks, and I just like put that all on the outside of my face. I do usually do my skincare right before I do my makeup, so sometimes you can kind of feel the skin, like you can feel, see how you see that white? Like, that's just my moisturizer and skincare, but it's fine. It'll dry back in, never caused me any problems. Then we go in with the Yummy Skin in Universal. I also have it in something closer to my skin tone. Let me show you. Because I love it that much. But I obviously use this one. Ah! Oh yeah, okay, there you go. I use this one way more because I just can use it with any foundation. So I'm gonna need some more soon. But I literally put this everywhere, even on top of my T-zone. And I'm very heavy-handed. People always try to tell you, oh, you don't need a lot. Oh, you don't need this and that. Babe, you need a lot. Most of the time, you need a lot more than you need a little. But these products will last. It comes with a lot. But I'm just saying, like, don't be too light-handed because then it's not going to look like you have any makeup on. What's the goal? What's the goal? This is going to be a cute, everyday, close to everyday makeup look. So that's what we're going for. This is the Soft Matte NARS Foundation in shade New Caledonia. It has Deep 2 underneath. I don't know what that means, but that's what shade I am. So I just put that on the back of my hand, and I'm going in with this foundation brush, and I'm just putting that all over my face. I always start on the outside of my face because the inside of your face is gonna get more makeup. Like, my inside is gonna get concealer. My inside is going to get blush. My inside, like, you know what I mean? So your bronzer, all that stuff. So it's just like, I like to start on the outside of my face because some of those other things will add coverage to your face anyway. So yeah, I just get that nice and everywhere. I personally haven't gotten into color correctors, but maybe I'll start. But currently I don't use those, in case you're curious. Okay, so I do a layer of all my creams first. So next I'm going to go in with this LYS. This is it. I'm not really sure. It's in shade DPN6. I don't know if it's a concealer. My phone, sorry. I don't know if the product by LYS is a concealer or if it's a foundation, but yeah, DPN6. Sorry, excuse me. And that's how the shade looks. And then I'm just using this Pro Contour stick by Sephora in 78. And I dab it on my hand first because this is extremely pigmented. So you really don't need too much. And for this, you want to try to like place it a little high. You don't want it to bring your face down. Like you want it to kind of bring the face up. So I try to place it a little higher. And this is just going on the perimeter. So I kind of do my jawline. I do the hollows of the cheek. So when you do that, but like I said, sometimes I place that a little bit, just a teensy bit higher, just so your face is looking lifted, okay? So I really do love all the products in my makeup routine. Like I really, really do. But I can go and give y'all a different video of like my must haves. But since we're here, this Huda Beauty concealer is a must have for me. Yeah, it's Huda Beauty in shade Peanut Butter. Like it's too good. So I'm gonna go in with that next. And I like to do my contour first and then my concealer or bronzer, whichever one you want to call it. I know they're a little different, but they're really not that different. I like to put that first because this can go over it and not get muddy, versus if you do it the reverse way, your concealer can get a little muddy. So I like to do it like this. So we're gonna let that concealer dry a little bit, and while we do that, I'm taking the NYX brow glue in the shade Black. Probably should be dark brown. And you'll have to excuse my eyebrows. I'm going on a trip in a few weeks and I'm really waiting to get them done for that, even though they really need to be done right now. But we're just gonna go over that a little bit. If it looks like I'm not looking at you, there is my vanity mirror right behind y'all, so that may be why. Normally the eyebrows would be a little T, but I'm sorry, we gotta excuse the brows. Excuse the brows. I'll do a different brow tutorial, different brow video when they're actually done, because I have no excuse, okay? So now that that's done, I'm just gonna go and kind of start blending out the edges of my concealer. And you do the edges first because you want the middle to stay like full, I guess. Like don't spread it out so much. So you're just gonna keep blending. And the key, and yeah, I'm going in with the Pro Concealer 57 Sephora brush for this. The key really is blending. And I personally used to think that brushes weren't that big of a deal, like that they didn't really make a difference, but they do. They do make a difference, and the brush you use like kind of matters. Not like, there's good brushes and there's kind of some trash brushes, but I feel like your brush does matter. Like a quality brush is going to make a difference in your makeup. I don't care what nobody say. That's been my experience. So yeah, you're just gonna keep like blending this out, and you see how, like, I don't know, makeup is expensive, but makeup also lasts you so long. Like I brought this concealer either earlier this year or last year. Like, dang, it's probably expired, but in my house, makeup don't expire, so I will be using it until I run out of it. And it's still good. So yeah, just gonna keep blending this out until it's to a level of my satisfaction. Okay, so next I go in with the Milani Make It Last. You can see I'm almost out of it. It's so good. It's literally so good. So I just go in with a little bit of this to like have all my creams set before going in with powders. Again, try and be a little generous. You don't have to do OD for this cream layer because you do have other products to put on top, but ladies down too, you know, spray that spray. Okay, so the spray has dried down a little bit, and now I'm going to go in with the NARS Laguna 8 bronzer. This is what the shade looks like, and then I'm using my Makeup by Mario F4. Hopefully y'all can see that, but anyways, it's the Makeup by Mario F4 brush, and I just dab that and put that right where I put that contour. And this is like much warmer than the other the contour that I use. This is definitely more of like a bronzer, like warming your face up. So I just put that. I don't really put this one on my jaw so much because it's kind of orangey, like I said. Not orangey, but just more bronzery. So I like to just keep it right here. See how that kind of snatched my face in a little bit? Okay, let me calm down. Then I'm going to start with my Maybelline Fit Me in shade 310 Sun Beige. I like a bright under eye personally. So I just dab a little bit of that on the powder and start pressing it under my eye. And this is considered a pressed powder. There's a loose powder and a pressed powder. I'm going to go in with my NYX Buttermelt Blush in, what shade is this? Better and Butter or something like that. And I'm also using a Sephora 96 blush brush. If you can't tell, I kind of like Sephora's blushes. This is so pigmented, so I just put a little in between my blush and contour, bring it up the eye a little bit, just for a little funsies. And then what I was going to say is I do my blush, if I remember, I do my blush before my loose powder concealer, because you can kind of use your concealer to go over the blush a little and kind of calm it down if you do too much, because I personally have blush blindness. So it kind of helps me to correct it when I do a little more than I even wanted to. Always put a little on the nose. So now we're going to go in with our Huda Beauty loose baby baking loose setting powder, and this is in Banana Bread. It's just their loose setting powder. Also love this stuff, and I just put this and pat the other side of my M4 brush, Makeup by Mario brush, F4, excuse me, Makeup by Mario F4 brush. I just dab that from what I put in my hand and go right under my eye again. You see how bright that makes the eye? If you don't like a bright under eye, just use a different shade. One that is closer to your complexion. When I do like an everyday makeup look, I use this concealer that's like closer to my complexion. So you can do the same thing without making such a bright under eye. And then I just put a little down the middle of my nose, the concealer. And then I put the bronzer, whatever's left on the brush. I don't dip anything new. It might not even be doing nothing, but I like to think that it is. Get into the details. Hopefully the lighting's not too much and it's like focused on my face. Okay. So there's that. And then I use this MAC mineralized skin finish powder in shade Dark Deep, and then I just use this super fluffy brush, and I just go all over my face and help it blend, just literally everywhere. help calm things down. So next I'm going to go in with my liquid blurring balm by Danessa Myricks. You have to shake this. It's really good, but you must shake it. So I go in with this, but we're not done with the face, but I do like to just go ahead and set it. Give it a nice amount of spray. And, and then I layer it with this NYX Marshmallow Setting Spray. This really just smells good. I think I like it. I haven't really tried it on its own to fully know, but I use it as well. And I'll probably get another one, so just because it smells so good and I think it's doing something. But anyways, now we're going to do some finishing touches here. And one secret of mine that really helped me with my lashes is using a lash primer. This one's by Dior, but I know MAC makes some, like a bunch of people make them. I just happened to get this in a gift set. But I used to think people were just like cap about lash primers. I'm like, oh babe, you just really want people out here buying any and everything. Yeah. But as someone who is literally afraid to use an eyelash curler because I'm not about to poke my eye out for my lashes, a lash primer really helps me because I have super curly lashes and they don't like to stretch out, but the primer does make a difference. And I usually only use this on my top lashes. I've never tried putting it on my bottom lashes actually. And then I'm just going in with a black mascara. This happens to be the matching Dior black mascara. Okay, I'm gonna go in with a little bit of liner. This is just one from e.l.f. that I'm just gonna place in my waterline. Nothing crazy. Just adds a little more dimension. When you really want your eyes to pop, you'll do the top and the bottom, but I don't really care for all that right now, so hopefully you guys can see the difference that made. And then we're going to go in with the Huda Beauty lip contour stain. And this is in shade Rich Brown. I'll swatch it on my hand for you guys. You see that? It's good. And it lasts. This also really lasts. I thought it was kind of a hype thing, but it's good. I am concerned about how much product you'll get out of it, like how long the literal pen will last, but the lip stain lasts on your lips for hours. Then I'm going to go in with the NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Madeline. Just put that in the middle. All right, and then I'm going to top my brown liner off with NYX Butter Gloss in shade Lava Cake. And I just put that like on the perimeter to outline the line. See how that made that like way more pronounced? Mm-hmm. You see that? See? Then lastly, I go in with Ami Colé, R.I.P. This one is in shade Bliss. And that really just makes the lips juicy. Just makes the lips juicy. So, yeah. that's really the look. I hope that was a quick and easy tutorial. It's not too much. I think there's some other things I can go back over with you guys, like my eyebrows and stuff. But yeah, this is like my quick, easy makeup routine. Like, oh, I want to put some makeup on today and I want it to look like I have makeup on. So this is my routine. Let me know what your favorite products are, or what your favorite part of this video was, or what your favorite products are that you use in your routine. Anyways, thank you, beautiful people, for watching, and I hope that you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I can't wait to see you in the next one. Stay beautiful. Bye.